Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. So, game one of the World Series last night, Dodgers end up taking it 8-3. Dodgers offense was really impressive. Clayton Kershaw had a very good outing, and Glasnow was a little wild, too many walks, but just couldn't handle the Dodgers offense overall. But the reason I want to do this video today is to highlight Mookie Betts and some of the things that he brings to the table, things that I think most people realize. But he's a five-tool guy, he's a super smart player, and he displayed all of it last night. So Boston Red Sox fans are continuing to cry after watching Mookie display all of his skills on the field. But let's go and look at the fifth inning here. It's a close game, 2-1 Dodgers. This is the inning that things kind of break open. So it starts off with a Mookie Betts walk right here. And now once he gets on the bases, this becomes dangerous because Glasnow is not quick to the plate. He's got a big leg kick here, so Mookie takes advantage of it. So he turns his walk into a double. Now we've got first and second, and he takes advantage of another big leg kick by Glasnow, and now he steals third base. So really good jump. You can see they're holding him tight there. They actually tried an inside move earlier, couldn't get him, and he slides in safe. Now let's pause it here for a second because this is a big part of the game. Let's back up. So we've got second and third, one out. And I was watching the game live last night, and I was talking about this. But we've got second and third, okay? We've got Max Muncy at the plate. The Rays have brought their infield in. So they have the shift on here. You can see the three infielders on the right side of the infield, the lone third baseman on the left side. But they're trying to get the out at the plate right now, right? They're not going to give the Dodgers any more runs. We've got one out, right? So Muncy's up. So here's the pitch. It's a 2-0 fastball, middle in. We've got a ground ball that hits literally 3 feet in front of the plate. It's hit to the first baseman. Diaz is going to range to his right. Both runners, you can see, are off on contact. So this is called a contact play. And so both runners are off. Mookie slides in. Just safe. So tough play for Diaz. Now let's look at the jump over here and let's explain the contact play. Now this is where Mookie Betts, this is why he brings so much to the table, because not only can he hit, and he can hit for power, and he can play defense, and he can throw, but he can also run, right? And not only can he run, but he is a very fundamental player, and he's a very smart player. So the contact play is essentially this. When you have a man on third, or second and third, a lot of times it'll happen with second and third, and especially one out. This is a prime time to do a contact play, okay? What you're taught as a third base runner is that you are going to go on contact. That's why they call it the contact play. So if it's on the ground, you're probably going to be in there, especially if you can really run. If it's hit on a low line and gets caught by an infielder, you're gonna be doubled off, okay? But you're taking the risk. If it's a fly ball, you're gonna have to slam on the brakes and try to get back to third as quick as you can to tag up, right? So this is an aggressive play. You're gonna put pressure on the defense. You run this play when you have somebody at third, typically, that can run a little bit, that's a good base runner that you think is going to get a good jump. You work on this a lot in practice. You work on this in batting practice before the game, working on these reads at third base. It's something that I would say most base runners in BP are going to do every single day. So here's the pitch. Now watch the job by Mookie here. So he takes his secondary. The key with your secondary lead is that you want to be basically coming down as that ball is being hit, right? So he's coming down right as the ball is being hit. He anticipates it, and look at how quickly. This is slow motion, and you can see he never stops his momentum. Bang, and he's off right there. So the only way you're probably going to throw Mookie out here is if it's a ground ball right to you, and you can quickly field it and throw it. But any movement to your left and your right, he's probably going to be safe, and that's what he is. So you've got the speed of Mookie Betts, but you also have very good fundamentals, very good base running. This is why he brings, again, so much to the table. Now, again, you do the contact play because even if you get thrown out there, you still have first and third, right? And so it's going to be run most of the time. And now Mookie comes up a little bit later in the game. He shows off his power. He goes deep here. Doesn't even hit this ball very well, but still has enough pop to get it out to right field for a home run. And then he comes up in the 8th inning, up 8-3, and he just hits a linear to left field. So just showing everything: power, speed, hitting. Doesn't have to show. Didn't really do anything much defensively. I don't think he was called on to make any spectacular plays like he'd made 1,000 times the series before. But this is the reason why you pay Mookie Betts a lot of money. This is the reason why you try to trade for him. He's a difference maker, best player, one of the top 3 players in the league. And it's because he can do everything on the field: defense, offense, base running, everything. So let's see what happens in Game 2. Rays are super talented. This Dodgers offense is a lot to handle, but we'll see if the Rays can slow them down and squeak out enough runs to beat them in Game 2. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you later.